That's why we never left.
Go on and be with Keith and Burney. What's happening, Keith Murphy?
It's up. You back.
Man, we're back, dude.
How you been rolling, bro?
Hey, man, doing good. How you feeling, man? How you feeling?
Hey, feeling all right.
You know?
My shoulder, man. I still got the sutures in, bro.
Woo! War wounds.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man, look, good to see you up, man. Up and on your feet.
Already.
Hey, look at that.
Fired. He fired.
Man, look.
Fired,
wow. Man, look, talk about a way to kick off the show, man. God. Woo. Wow. How about that, man? Did you see that one coming, Keith?
I actually did.
In this round?
Look, I just put in there 6:35 yesterday. Carolina probably going home round one.
Woo. Hey, man, when you don't have your best player, man, you know, it really changes the dynamic of your team. I knew VCU was going to bring it. Watching that first half, it kind of made me, it kind of made you think like, okay, well, it looked like Carolina might, hold their own a little bit, at least in the first round. I didn't see them. I didn't think they were going to beat Illinois or anything in the next round, but I thought they had a chance against VCU, even though VCU's tough, but damn, man. Talk about a comeback, and I mean they were only up by 11 at halftime, but comeback and OT, man. But KY checking in, man. He raises an interesting question. Is this the end? Is this the end for Hubert?
I would fire him.
Look. Hey, get him up out of there. Keith said get him up out of there, y'all. Get him up. Get him.
Get him and his white wife up out of here.
No! Hey, look, look, man. She didn't deserve that, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look.
They were up 19 points.
Hey, yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, the highlights are rolling. But yeah, it's I'm not surprised either, Keith, to be honest. You know what I mean? Like I said, I thought it would be when I saw the first half, I had hope for them. I mean, but you going out there, man. You letting them get back in. You throwing the ball away. You're making careless mistakes. Defensive intensity. Look like they started to run out of gas a little bit, man. They kind of did it. Carolina kind of did what Siena did against Duke.
Siena should have. If Siena had 6 players instead of 4.5, they would have beat Duke.
Hey, they ran. Them boys got tired, man.
They like, yo, we got 5 players we can pay NIL. That's it.
Right. Yo, man, my man played them for 40 straight minutes, bro. It was just like, look, we all we got. Shit. You know what I'm saying? But
he gave him that,
that definitely
40 minutes of hell.
Woo. Bro, 40 minutes against the Boozer Bros. But damn. Man, a lot of fun, a lot of March Madness, man, going on. It's we had some good matchups today to kick it off. Today was the kickoff, man. It's like the perfect day to come back, Keith. We coming right during all the madness, man. Like, right in the middle of it, right in the start. So what was the matchup? Did you get a chance to catch most of the games today, Keith?
I ain't gonna lie. Your boy selling that narcotic had me knocked out today.
Boy, you was knocked up.
Who was knocked up, bro?
What?
Like I said, Molly Perkins said.
Woof,
I was
man.
but I've been off of them since the afternoon. Because I meant to stay up. You know, I got that dude at South Florida that I wanted to watch play that's from here in Marietta.
Oh, was it CJ Brown? Is that his name?
He only had 4 points on 3 shots. I didn't get to see. He played 20 minutes, but, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, did they win?
Nah, they lost by like 5.
Lost by 5. Who do you see us play?
I think Louisville.
Louisville. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's right. That is right. Well, you know, I think I picked Louisville in that matchup too, if I'm not mistaken. I gotta go check my brackets. Anybody who, yo man, what up? No, yo man, shout outs to the mob, man. What's good, man? What's good, mob? Y'all pulling up. Hey man, we sorry, man. We checked out for a little bit. As you can see, you know, my right hand man, you know, Keith Murphy over there, you know, he's a little crippled and everything right now, you know what I'm saying? But he's back with us, you know. He got some good narc in him right now. You know what I mean? Straight. You know? You ain't seeing double or nothing, all you keep you straight.
Nah, it's just some pain, man. It's just some pain, man. I'm liking the new sound.
Hey man, look, as long as you feeling good, bro. Perfect. You know?
Hey, I like this, Kyrie. Shout out to High.
Yo, hey, you know, well, we gotta give a round of applause, man, to a High Point. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
If I can get my soundboard working, you know, they don't want me to go. They don't want me to be great. Come on, soundboard. There we go. Yeah, man. Shout out to High Point. That's their first ever NCAA tournament victory, right?
Right.
In history. In the history of their school. Man, that's crazy. It's like you don't really think about it. I mean, we've always known High Point University to be there. I mean, it's like you thinking somewhere in your head, like, yeah, they probably made it, you know, won a tournament game at some point. You know what I mean? But, yo, that's crazy, man. So they made history today, man. Shout outs to that group. Shout outs to HBU. You know what I mean? Hometown team for you, Keith.
Yeah, right around the corner. I used to go on that campus before it was what it is now. We used to have our Christmas tournament at High Point University.
Oh, true. That's what's up. Man.
They were D2 back then. You know what I'm saying? You know who the biggest name to ever come out of High Point University is?
Who was that?
Buddy Smith.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So I think he played there and coached there.
He coached there too?
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure he did. I'd have to look that up. Somebody fact check that, man. Yeah, I saw Howard was hanging with him.
Yeah, Howard was hanging with him for a minute.
But then I was like, nah, that's a wrap. When I turned it back, it was up 15.
Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna last. They hung longer than I thought they would, but I know at some point, you know, Michigan is a national championship favorite. So I mean, you know, that's a tall task to ask. You know what I mean? But nah, they did hold their own, man. They did show some toughness out there.
Yep.
But nah, that was fun to watch, man. You know, one thing I love about the tournament this year is like, you know, we showcasing the freshmen, you know, the diaper dandies, you know, as Dick Vitale used to say, you know, like, you know, these guys like your boy in Arkansas, man, or your boy in Kansas, or like, you know, it's fun to watch.
Right.
What are you thinking?
I don't know, man. We haven't had the crazy upset yet that I want to see.
It's not crazy. I mean, the High Point is, I guess, kind of.
What was High Point? 14?
Yeah, something like. I mean, but I mean, they're what 30. I think they're a 30-win team, so they're not like, you know, it's not like they backdoored into the tournament off some winning their conference championship. Like they were legitimately beating teams.
Right.
But
to your point, though, High Point has the money to compete with major teams.
Yeah.
And so now that you can buy players, hey, that's what we trying to do over here.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like, yo, I think that's what and he said Hop On was a 12 seed.
Yeah, I knew it was 12 or 13. Yeah, anything from like 13 down.
Yeah.
To me, the 14, 15, and 16 definitely the 15 and 16. But oh shoot, you see what AJ DeBounce is doing?
Has 35 most by a freshman in the first round since Steph Curry had 30 in 2007 in Buffalo. Dang. Yeah, that's a bad boy too. That's happening right now, currently.
Yeah.
Like the game ain't over.
I don't think it's over.
Damn. Woo. But hey, man, you know, hey, the boys out here balling this year, man.
In Texas.
Oh yeah, that's one of the bangers. We got some matchups, man.
Oh, they're probably going home though. They down 7 with about a minute to go.
Okay. Yeah, y'all. Hey, check this out. Yo, we just like y'all right here. Y'all watching us and probably watching the game at the same time. Look, we
can keep it pushing. Okay, let's have you heard like Carolina fans are optimistic that Caleb Wilson will come back?
Do you think he should?
Absolutely not.
I mean, you know, strike the iron while it's hot, right?
He's a top 5 pick. He out of there
for sure. So I don't know where that where's the optimism coming from?
Probably older people in my dad's generation, reminiscing back to the 80s and 90s when these kids stayed in school a little bit longer.
Nah, for sure. But nah, I love the landscape, man. Who else got a dub today, man? Let's see. Did we talk the Arkansas game? I watched the Arkansas game. I really like this guy A-Cup, man.
They said he's blowing up draft boards, yo.
Yeah, he might. He's one of my. He's a favorite of mine right now. I enjoy watching him play. I love the effort, how effortless and smooth his game is, man. But at the same time, you can see he looks strong. It's kind of like I said, he kind of reminds me. I know he gets compared to Allen Iverson. You know what I mean? He's definitely more efficient. So as we discussed before, he's more efficient than Allen Iverson, man. He has that kind of effortless looking game, kind of like a Kawhi Leonard, kind of like a steadiness to him, but you can tell that he's strong. You know what I mean? But yeah, I like watching him. I like watching players who it looks like the game is coming easy to them. You know what I mean?
I like the props that Sean Miller gave him.
Oh, what did Sean Miller say?
Who's a trendy pick right now for National Player of the Year?
Cam Boozer. Also, your boy from Kansas.
Oh, Darren Peterson.
Peterson, yeah.
Sean Miller on A-Cup. In my time of 34 years, I've never seen a point guard better. He's a generational player. This number 1 pick thing, I don't know why people aren't talking about him more. I can't imagine anybody better. Usually a guy like A-Cuff gets too much credit or too much respect as a young player. That can happen sometimes when a guy is highly touted, certainly as his future seems to be beyond college. But in my time, I've never seen a point guard better. He thinks he should be the number 1 pick in the draft. He said, just for a perspective, and I think our conference is great. He averages 25 points a game. Guys like him, they just don't come around into college basketball very often. He's a generational player. He's really, really, really good. This number 1 pick thing, I don't know why people aren't talking about him more. I can't imagine anybody being better.
Yeah, I think he's you know, he said he cut straight out the D. Ha, what up, though? Straight from Cass Tech. Hey, look, he's to me, he just looks like he's poised. He looks NBA ready, man. I think he's somebody you can put on a squad. You know, you put some people around him. He can be a valuable asset. He's not a guy that you need the red shirt, man. He's a guy that you can plug in and he can be effective for your squad. You know what I mean?
Right. How
But
tall is Acuff?
he's not that tall. I think he's probably bigger than he looks. But
Right.
like I said, he always gets those AI comparisons. He's bigger than AI.
Yeah, he looks like he's built a little Ford Tough.
Yeah, he's 6'3".
That's about the minimum height right now.
Yeah, yep, 6'3". So yeah, shit, he's my height.
Wait. Darren Peterson could be great if he cared about playing. I don't know what's up with that. That's a weird situation.
Yeah, he's
We paying you all this money and you playing when you want to play.
I know he's turning people off. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think his draft stock is plummeting or anything per se, but
it's just weird.
yeah, it is. It is. I don't know. I mean, I don't know who's in his ear giving him advice. Usually that's something that has something to do with it. But he's definitely a great talent.
Right.
Yep. We were just talking about him. He's currently I know they're losing. He's talking about AJ. They were losing, but I mean, has he hit 40 yet? It's like 57 seconds left.
Still at 35. BYU hit a 3, and I feel like they came down, and we're about to see what's going on with this foul.
I see 49 seconds left. Score 75-71.
Yep.
Let me get with the program here, man. That's a good matchup, though, with Texas.
Yep.
Texas ain't. I mean, I know sometimes people, this misconception of these lower seeds, man. But like, these teams are battle tested, man. And a lot of people are ranked below their station. You know what I mean? Like you see, like a St. John.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, it all depends. It's a different ball game.
Right.
Yep. But yeah, man. Let's see. Look, so let's not get mesmerized by the game, Keith.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
look, people forget that you at the bar watching the game. You be up there like, hold up, what's about to happen? But yeah, who else we had? Of course, we talked about Arkansas, man. Howard had a close one with Michigan at first, and then Michigan eventually pulled away. Who else? TCU. The TCU Ohio State game was interesting.
Uh-huh.
TCU was up big. Ohio State made a battle to come back. Now you got a good matchup in the next round, man, with TCU. Guys, I'm pulling up my bracket. You got TCU and Duke playing in the next round. I think that's going to be a good one.
Who is hurt for Duke? Everybody keeps talking about.
You said who is hurt?
Is Duke totally healthy?
They're not.
Okay.
They got a couple of people hurt, if I'm not mistaken. Duke fans, chime in. Who y'all people that y'all got hurt?
Go Horn Frog. Go home, suck eyes.
Man, did he just say go blue? Then y'all playing them next round? Well, okay, I get it though, because yeah, he's from. I get it. It's the Michigan thing, right? The Michigan Ohio State thing. But yeah, y'all got TCU. Duke got TCU next round. Let me see. Oh, so they're started. So they're starting. He said is they're starting shooting guard and they're starting point guard. So Caden Boozer is not typically a starter, right?
I think he'll start next year.
Well, I think he's starting right now because of the injuries.
He said they're missing their starting point guard and starting center.
Shooting guard.
Oh, yeah.
Point guard and shooting guard.
VA, both are free VA. VA is a middle of the road athlete state, in my opinion. They all right.
Come again?
VA is a middle of the road athlete state.
Well, man, explain yourself. what are we talking about?
They don't compare to like North Carolina or Georgia.
Man, a lot of guys, you have guys from Virginia to go to North Carolina, man, to play. To make them look good.
Why would you want to go anywhere in Virginia over North Carolina? Isn't Lawrence Taylor from Virginia?
Originally?
Yeah.
Yep.
Where'd he go to college?
Hold on. Got a notification here, man. Kind of threw me off. Hey, can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Do I sound like a little distant?
I hear you fine.
Okay. Nah, man. I was told by one of our producers that I didn't sound that you couldn't hear me very well. Okay. But no, where were we?
We back. I feel like I'm revived off my narcotics.
Oh, you bounced back, man. Look, hey. Hey, man, keep it in there.
What's up,
Boy,
Pam?
Matrix.
Worker is in the building. What up, Pam? Our resident Buffalo Bills fan.
Yeah, she's the one who let us know that you were a closet Buffalo fan.
Yes, she did.
What's going on, Pam? Are you happy with your new acquisitions to the Bills and the off-season moves? We're gonna get into that too.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm told I can be heard now. Okay. All right, back to business. Where were we?
Dang, they done paid AJ to bounce all that money to go home in the first round.
Oh, that's crazy. I mean, did we think that, BYU was going to win a national championship this year?
Nah.
I'm just saying. First round is crazy, though.
Not really. I mean, Texas is better than them. Even though they're they're 11 seed. Sometimes I don't know how they do these 11 and 6 seed and all that.
It don't matter like that. That's what I was just talking about. That's what I was just talking about earlier, man. These rankings are mad deceiving, man. Because I mean, I'm seeing some fifth, some third, and fourth seeds that Miami, Ohio can give the business to. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it's a wrap. Yep. It's a wrap. That's it. So BYU, good night. So man, let's take a look, man. Do we want to look forward to some matchups in the next round?
Mm-hmm. So I mean, you can't really look at all. I guess you can because all these Thursday games are going to play Saturday.
Yeah, you got some. You got some. We got
Kennesaw,
games come
Kennesaw,
tomorrow.
Kennesaw State made a tournament.
Yeah, I saw that.
They got to travel all the way over there to Portland.
Whew. Man, Duke fans in here, man. How do y'all feel about y'all's region, man? Y'all got a tough climb to the Final Four over there, man. Y'all got some heavyweights over there.
Oh yeah, they have the hardest bracket.
Yeah, that bracket is yeah, they got some heavy hitters over there, man. Like I said, that TCU matchup in the next round is that should be a pretty good game, man. Is there a timetable for those guys to come back? I guess it is the point guard and the center.
Mm-hmm.
He said, Pam said she's pretty happy about the acquisitions in the off season.
That's good.
She pulled up for the Crosby convo. Yeah, we got to talk about Max a little bit. Max Crosby shared some information with us over the weekend, man, about what really happened when he went out there to the Baltimore, man. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. He felt like, I don't know what, I feel like he felt shafted by Baltimore. Like, he went out there and when usually when you fly a player out there of that magnitude, the GM meets him at the plane, right?
Yeah. I mean, all of that. It's like you have a huge acquisition such as him. Right. You know what I'm saying? And he's the biggest. Like, he was the biggest name that was relocated. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And he gets out there and there's no fanfare. You're not meeting the officials. You know what I mean? You have to request to meet them, and they leave you out there waiting. What was it? 5 hours? He said. Mm-hmm. So I mean, I think it really, really sheds some light on this whole physical thing, because the physical thing never made sense to me. Because y'all already knew all the information before he got there. He just had the surgery. He was on crutches the week before. He got on crutches the week before he went out there. Right. So anything that they found in that examination, they knew it was going to be there.
Right.
They saw an opportunity to renege on their deal.
Correct. And keep their draft picks.
And that's it right there. Look, this is what happened. They saw your boy Trey Hendrickson out there, right. And they said, "Hey, it's like we got this guy Max. He's coming off of surgery, and then we got Trey Hendrickson who's healthy, and they kind of like right here. You know what I mean? Max a little bit better, but is he that much better coming off of surgery? Yeah. And we about to give up 2 first-round picks for him when we can sign Trey Hendrickson, and we gotta sign him, but we can sign Trey Hendrickson for less. So why are we giving up so much capital for this guy?" Somebody had the conversation after pulling the trigger. You know what I mean?
If you ask me who I think it was probably Ozzie Newsome or somebody a little up higher.
Probably so. But look, we got a Ravens fan in here too. Oh, he said they misrepresented the deal.
Well, elaborate on that.
Yeah, elaborate on that, because when you say misrepresented the deal, I mean, what, did they not tell them that what everybody already knew? You know what I mean? Is he not? Was there more capital involved? Yeah, I need to know how they misrepresent the deal. That's exclusive. You know what I mean? Buzzy got the exclusive for us, man.
It is.
We're going to wait for it.
I agree with you. I just think they had buyer's remorse, and they're afraid to say it. Because they reneged so quick. Blame it on physical, then sign Trey like that.
Hours later, bro. Like, Less than 24 hours later, Trey was signed, which means it was already in the process, you know. And to his point, you know, he said they wanted both. But nah, it just nothing about that situation smelled right at all.
Right.
Brandon said that's okay that the Ravens did that dirty shit. That they just helped the Raiders out. Raiders about to have a really good defense next year. Yeah, I mean the Ravens, they grabbed they got N'Kobe Dean, and you know, they got some more people, man. You know, hey, if they can afford to pay people, you know, they're gonna be all right.
Right.
You know, just a matter of how Max recovers from that surgery. I mean, I would imagine, you know, he was always like an Iron Man, you know, he played through injuries, you know, it's probably why he's in that situation in the first place. But now we'll see what difference it makes.
I knew there was no way the doctor said something else.
Yeah, no, it wasn't adding up, man.
Right.
Pep said that'd be like Murphy going out tomorrow and expecting to pass with flying color. Ravens have done it before. And, hey, Raiders have a new coach and a #1 draft pick, and it's not a horrible place to be. Crosby doesn't sound like he's upset. He's not. I think he kind of came to terms with it, you know, because initially I think he was all on board, but I think, man, you go out there and you know, you're done like that, man. You're just like, yo, just send me back home. You know what I'm saying? Send me back where I came from. Man, that man just want to play. He got mad at the Raiders for not letting him play towards the end of the season. You know what I mean?
But I'm sure that new coach has contacted him and everything. And I'm sure they're on board. Coming off a Super Bowl. Like Kubiak was with San Francisco for a little bit. So I think they got the right guy. I don't know if you think they're going to go quarterback first pick. Mendoza.
Say that again.
You think they're going to go quarterback first pick, Mendoza?
Who, the Raiders?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's almost a foregone conclusion. Who gonna be the quarterback? Who gonna be the quarterback if they don't?
Brady.
He's already the quarterback.
Get off my man, Buzz.
Yo. Hey, Pam, don't get it twisted, man. Keith can go do this PT test right now, man. Don't let him fool you.
No, I cannot.
He go out there, dude. I don't even know what PT test the Air Force is doing right now, man. The Army changed theirs up. I don't know. Y'all still doing push-ups and running?
Yeah, I mean, but they changing it up like every 10 minutes since Hexeth got in there.
Okay, yeah, I'm glad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm retired. But yo, the Norks is that good?
Yeah, they are.
Said this is up there with the Dolphins team. Doctor saying no to Drew Brees. Yeah,
He said Ravens don't deserve Crosby. Oh,
that's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan saying that, man. You gotta. You don't want them to have Crosby.
I mean, a Pittsburgh fan, whatever. Last time they won a playoff game, I think I still had 0 kids, and I have a 15-year-old.
Ah! Roethlisberger was still there, if I'm not mistaken.
For sure. Ray might have been 2 months old when they won that Super Bowl against Aaron Rodgers. No, they lost Aaron Rodgers. Isn't that the last time you won a playoff game? No?
I wouldn't know, man. I don't keep up with Pittsburgh history. I would say this, man. You know who has really been an emotional roller coaster for this whole situation?
Who's
that? Joe Cool. Hey, man, the quarterback of the Cincinnati Bengals, man, he's been going through it. At first, he's like, dang, man, I got all of these. You know, I got a deal twice a year I got to deal with all of these, Miles Garrett, and Max Crosby and and TJ Watt. And now he thought, hey, Max is going back to the Raiders. It's like, all right, at least I ain't got to deal with that one. Then his own teammate ends up going over there. And he's got to deal with Trey.
Right.
And they still haven't fortified that offensive line.
Right.
But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens, man.
You said last playoff win was 2016. Okay, I had one kid then. My youngest wasn't born yet. He's gonna be 10 in May. Harry.
That wasn't too bad. 2016, what was it? 10 years ago.
That's a decade, bro.
A decade playoff win drop.
I don't know why nobody ain't made a deal for Crosby.
How come no one's made a deal for him? I think people are kind of waiting to see. I mean, I think people have probably made offers because after he got after they reneged on the deal, people tried to lowball the, they tried to go in and then lowball it. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, that value has went down. Yesterday's price is not today's price. So, you got people lowballing, trying to offer 2 seconds and all of that. But I think the Raiders are standing ground. They still want 2 firsts for him.
Right.
So that's really the reason why. Nobody wants to give up 2 firsts. The Ravens basically diminished his trade value.
Right.
But to that point, nobody wanted. They were the only ones giving up 2 firsts to begin with.
Here's the thing. I think if you're on a title trajectory around the trade deadline, I think people will revisit that.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, Erica, what up? Thanks for the support. She goes live too, man. They do a lot of like pop culture stuff. They just put your channel in the chat.
Drop the channel in the chat, Aggie, bro. Let's go.
Model chick.
Yeah, we will pull up and support. Definitely, man.
Aggie Pride for sure.
Shoot, we'll let you call in one day and plug it. Plug it for everybody in the chat. Let everybody see where you at. Show love. The Raiders got offers after the Ravens incident, but the Raiders aren't trading him. They're just gonna keep him. Yeah, I don't think anybody's offering 2 firsts though.
I think if it gets around the trade deadline, they'll trade him if he's healthy. I really do. I think a team is like, yo, we 1 player away from making a run. Because I was looking like a lot of teams still have 40-50 million in cap space. I don't know how much of that gets ate up with the draft. I'm not a capologist when it comes to those numbers. But let's get into our teams, bro. We'll start with you.
Well, I think, look, if Dallas didn't need youth and on different levels trying to adjust to this new scheme, then I think they would have been more all in on Crosby. But they did inquire. I mean, they were the other team that was, it was just Dallas offered the first and the second, and then from what I understand, they circled back to him. The Raiders did, but it was Jerry tried to lowball him.
Right.
It was like, oh no. That first and second is gone, man. We can do something else, but
right.
But yeah, am I happy with our offseason so far? I mean, look, people keep asking me about what I think about the defense and do I think it's improved. I think the secondary is being built to be improved for this 3-4 scheme. I don't think they could get worse because they were freaking ass bottom below the pile ass last year.
Right.
So it's not the only way to go is up, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? But to kind of bridge both of our teams, I think the Odigizua trade was huge for both teams. I think it was good for y'all, and we needed a second day pick. We needed that 3rd round pick. So I think we're gonna make use of that. I think y'all got a great addition to your defense. He's gonna be great next to Bosa with Warner and those boys back there. So I think that worked out both ways. But I think we're in good shape. I think the Pickett's deal is going to be taken care of. He's gonna, he's on that tag. Offense is straight. I'm interested and eager to see what this new 3-4 scheme is going to look like under Christian Parker. You know what I mean? But we haven't made that big move yet. You know what I mean? That Rashawn Gary, that's not the big move. I actually like the pickup of Durant from the Rams.
Right.
Probably the most. And we got that safety we picked up from Arizona. We're combing through y'all's division a little bit on defense. What's up?
Best division of football.
Is it?
I mean, 3 out of the 4 teams was.
Oh, you mean currently? Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah. You won the Super Bowl.
So, I mean, in 3 of the final 4 teams in the NFC playoffs were NFC West team. I still give a shout out to Kyle Shanahan because we had no business being a 12-win team, winning in Philly with our practice squad. They get
sure.
mollywopped by Seattle. Jesus, that hurt. Kyrie said Rams are winning the NFC West. I don't know. It wouldn't look. I think Seattle's going to take a step back, but I don't know how much. I mean, but those 3 teams are now viable. I think we're going to be. Look, you win 12 games, you would hope to win your division, right? And I think we are set up to win 12 games again. It's just like, damn, are the Rams in Seattle going to win 13? So it's like, we won 12 games. We're in 3rd place.
Right.
Like, that's not – I want to know how many times that's probably happened.
Yeah. I mean, I think y'all's situation would have been different without the injuries anyway. You know what I mean? But to your point, the fact that he was able to push through that, that's a testament definitely to that coaching staff. I mean, he and Rob Saleh, you know what I mean? Yeah. Put more respect on Rob Saleh's name, you know what I mean, too, in that situation. I thought he was huge for y'all in that, and because y'all lost a lot of guys on defense. Right. But
that's a piece I wish we could have kept.
Yep. Do you think and this I want to get to this point too. Brandon said the Mike Evans pickup was a great move. How you feeling about that Mike Evans pickup? Do you think it
mixed emotions? I mean, look, the pickups that we made this offseason are definitely showing the building does not believe in that electromagnetic curse or whatever the hell it is. We picked up everybody that's halfway. Bring Greenlaw back. Sign an old Mike Evans. Christian Kirk, 29, but he's older now. So we doubled down like we don't care about injuries. Like we
right.
Mike Evans the last couple of years has been really injury prone. I like the move if he can stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? But that's always a question mark with the Niners.
Yeah, because I mean, he's essentially replacing Jawan Jennings, right? In that role.
Jawan hasn't been signed. No, I would think he's more prolific than Jawan.
He is. No, I'm saying in terms of the role in that offense. You know what I mean? In terms of what the receivers do in that offense.
Yeah, I think he is.
So you would say he's an upgrade, right?
Mike Evans?
Old Mike Evans. We know Mike Evans overall is, I mean, he's a Hall of Famer. You know what I mean? But I mean, like, at this juncture in his career.
He still is playing at a high level when he's out there. Not like he's showing signs of slowing up. I think we can get like the 2-year, the end of the career, Tim Brown, Jerry Rice, even though they was much older into their late 30s. I think we can get 2 really good years out of Mike Evans. I think Kyle's going to draw it up for him. I think we're going to get some good, solid play out of Mike Evans. I'm pleased with the offseason. I like going back and getting Greenlaw. Now I know once we get a 15-yard penalty, defense is gonna be ready to play. He's gonna go slam somebody on his head. Jerry bowed out when they saw the medical report. If they could relinquish one of the trade, Mike Evans has been ranked one of the best deals thus far. I think he is. Because we're paying him essentially what we paid Juwan. We paid Juwan $14 million.
Mm-hmm.
I think we guaranteed Mike like 16, 17 million. So when Juwan wants 20, obviously nobody's jumping at that. I think he overvalued his situation a little bit.
He has. I don't think.
I wouldn't mind bringing him back, but I wouldn't even bring him back at that $14 million he made last year.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. And to her other point, about like jump on him. I mean, let's keep in mind we only 2 weeks into the start of the new
league year, right?
New league year, yeah. So this is early, man. We're just getting started. You know what I mean? You got the draft coming up next month. I think a lot of teams are going to wait to see what they come out of the draft with. But I mean, there's still going to be trades and free agent signing, over the next several weeks. I mean, even going into the summer. You know what I mean? So anything can happen. But I don't know that I don't think Jerry's going to give up the draft capital. And to her point, that the doctor, one of the doctors, was the Cowboys doctor that conducted the exam. So of course he's going to report back, to Jerry.
Right.
But it's the same guy who did Patrick Mahomes' surgery. Remember you were asking about why Patrick Mahomes went to the Cowboys doctor for surgery? Yeah. So yeah, apparently this guy, he does a lot of the player surgery throughout the league.
Right.
They go to him. He's one of the best. But yeah. No, I think Mike Evans is definitely an upgrade for you all in the receiver room, because you still got what's my guy, man? What's the white guy?
Ricky Pearsall.
Yeah, man. He was killing it for me in fantasy for a little while.
So he got hurt. I like the receiving core. Like, I would still like a little more speed.
Mm-hmm.
But if Pearsall's able to play, he kind of checks that box. He just got hurt with that PCL and was never the same. But you got Pearsall. If Kittle comes back and somewhat what he should be, then you got Mike Evans. I'm cool with that. I'm okay with that. So we'll see how that works. I like the defensive additions because we got Greenlaw back. And who we pick up? Oh, obviously Odigizua, which I think is going to be big. And then our rookie is going to come back, who was having a decent year, Michael Williams. He's coming back from an ACL. Bosa should be back. I mean, I'm looking to stack that defensive line a little bit more in the draft too. We need trenches on both sides. The one question mark with our team for a move on is like, I don't know what we're going to do with Trent Williams. He seems like
he seems like he's headed out, right?
He's not going nowhere.
You don't think he's going away, man? Who can carry the boom box?
I think. Well, first off, he doesn't carry the boom box. He walks out with the guy. The manager carries the boom box.
Ah, okay.
I'm going to tell you who I'm happy.
My mistake.
Who I'm happy we did not re-sign. Debo Samuel.
Are you? Oh, did y'all consider bringing Debo back?
I don't know. They said he was around the team a lot in that Super Bowl week.
He misses y'all, man.
Right.
Y'all don't play his, like, y'all don't play that style of play anymore. Like, he
was a big part of the scheme.
I think. Do you? When he's forced to play to be a receiver, he does. I don't think he has the same impact. Like when he's. Because he's always been a yak guy. He's a guy you throw screens for. You know what I'm saying?
He had 1 year where he had a big receiving year, and that was that 1 year he was first team All-Pro.
Mm-hmm.
I think that 1 year got him paid, and I'm okay with that, young man. Get your money, get paid, young brother, get paid
for sure.
But everybody acted like that was the norm year. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? When the norm was mostly average. He had that one good crazy year. You know, when we talked about when we had like 7 losses, and he pretty much carried the offense and won us that game in Dallas. Then went and won us that game in Green Bay. Um, he's a player though. I wish we could have got him a ring. Yeah, Pearsall has been shot.
Yeah, he started his career like that, right?
Right.
Yep.
She want to hear about Tua. What you think about that?
About Tua with the Falcons.
Yeah.
I mean, if he gets in there, you know, I mean, he has a lot of weapons to work with.
That's true.
But he also had a lot of weapons to work with Miami. You know,
true.
the Dolphins were.
I like him at this price point. They're not paying nothing for him. The Dolphins are still paying all his salary pretty much. So,
yeah, it's just like Kyler Murray. Same thing with Kyler.
who do you think will have a better year, Kyler Murray or Tua?
That's a good one. Who's gonna play? Which one will win the starting job? Because neither one of them are technically the starter yet.
Right.
I would put my money more so on even though I think Tua has more overall talent around him. I think the Vikings. I think Kyler Murray is probably the better quarterback right now between the two of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you know he's got Jet, of course. You know, got better coach. So I think I'll put my money on the Vikings. I think the Vikings I think it's a better situation in terms of the fit between Kyler Murray and the Vikings versus the fit between Tua and Atlanta. But I don't know. I'm really curious to see what Tua's next level is. Like, does he level up, or are we seeing more of the same, like, pedestrian, you know, underachieving? You know what I mean? You know, do the concussions become a factor again? It's like Tua's career has been interesting, to say the least. What do you think?
I don't like Tua as a football player, but then they could have picked your man that you don't like. They could have picked Justin Herbert in Miami.
Could have picked Justin Herbert.
They could have.
They could have.
That's who wanted to pick.
I don't dislike Justin Herbert. Why you think I dislike Justin Herbert, Keith?
Like him, and it's okay.
I don't dislike Justin Herbert. I just don't like the names that he gets grouped with.
Right.
I don't think he should be grouped with the names that he's grouped with. He hasn't done anything to earn that yet to me.
Right.
But you know, he's cool. He's a good quarterback.
Right.
But no, yeah, Tua in Atlanta is interesting, man. I think he has a chance to kind of get a fresh start and redeem himself. But I mean, is he gonna beat Michael Penix out?
Yeah.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So I mean, it is what it is. He told you that the Seahawks would lose some key players. He did. He called the Kenneth Walker thing on the show.
He did.
Yeah.
Who else?
When he guest starred when he came on the show. So yeah, we'll give you your props, KY. You called that one.
Who else did they lose? Tariq Woolen?
They lost Woolen. Woolen is with the Eagles now.
To me, they kept guys they needed to keep. Like
the Eagles signed Hollywood Brown, I think.
It's not a bad pickup.
For them, yeah. I mean, they're replacing the other Brown.
Maybe they'll have who's the offensive coordinator now?
Who would the Eagles?
Yeah.
Oh, smokes. What's that guy's name?
Is it McDaniel? No, he didn't take it.
No. It's somebody. I feel like it was an in-house situation.
That's good. Get their ass fired.
Yep. Oh yeah, Brandon said Falcons got Tua for cheap. They're using him to push Penix. Yeah, that's kind of like what I was getting at, man. Like, is he overtaking Penix? You know what I mean? Or is this a ploy? You know, I think, and when you look at those two situations, because one could say the same thing about Kyler Murray pushing JJ McCarthy.
I think the JJ McCarthy show is over.
Yeah, I honestly think they are looking at Kyler Murray like somebody who could be their next quarterback. You know what I mean? I think if it'll be a good thing if JJ McCarthy steps his game up, but I don't think I don't think people were are impressed with him in the building. And I think Kyler Murray still has some game left, man. I think he can still be good on a good team, but to this other point, I think someone said something about that O-line. Yeah, the O-line is going to have to play.
Kyler has to do a 19-step drop to see over the O-line anyway.
Yeah.
I'm actually upset as a Niner fan. I liked him in the NFC West. I don't really think he's like a good quarterback.
I can't unsee him scrambling. And people say he looks like a toddler when he's scrambling.
No, who's the other thing I heard? What is the animal that runs on water?
The Jesus lizard?
Yes.
Yeah. Who was the Jesus lizard? They said who? Yeah, the funny one was somebody did a side by side of him scrambling, and it was like this little toddler running with like some candy, like running to get away from his mom, and they look just alike. I think it's just the way he like kind of, I don't know, it's the way he runs. It's short legs. But nah, man, I think that's gonna be interesting, man. That situation, to see how that plays out. I want to circle back to something that was brought up a little earlier, man. Hold up. So you said Dak staying hungry by calling off the engagement. Yo, it's so just to get a little messy here. So, what actually happened there, man? I was hearing that it was a prenup, and then she came out later and started saying that he had some hoes in his phone. I mean, what's going on? Did you hear anything else about this, Keith? You be having a scoop on this type of stuff.
Yeah, I heard it happened when they are on like a his and her engagement trip.
Yeah, like bachelor party.
Correct.
Yeah.
I had to go on through that phone, and oh my God, to my surprise, Dak has hoes. Are you sure? He's a starting quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. I just don't really. And maybe he's fooling himself. I actually am of the opinion now that I think pro athletes on that kind of level should go like the J.J. Watt, Derek Jeter route when it comes to relationships. If that makes sense. Do I need to expand on that?
High profile or low profile?
I think just any young man in his 20s with millions of dollars shouldn't be looking to get married unless you're extremely disciplined. So by design, J.J. Watt and Derek Jeter both said they didn't have anything serious or get married till they were close to done playing because it wasn't conducive to their lifestyle. Having to work out all the time, having to be on the road all the time. And so, like, now Jeter is older. He's able to be home with his kids, got his little broadcasting job throughout the baseball season. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I just think if more players took that approach, it would save them a lot of money in alimony. That's my thought process on it. But I don't think that prenup, if that was a deal breaker, that's crazy, because what would Dak's representation be doing if they weren't advising him to get a prenup?
Yeah, I mean, anybody would advise him to get a prenup. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's one of those things. I was looking at something. Okay, no, it's one of those things where you know, he made this money without you. You
Right.
know,
I mean, they already got
so
2 kids together. I'm sure he's going to take care of her, but nobody
yeah,
wants to be Tiger Woods.
right. So Pam was speaking on the quarterback conversation. Yeah, agreed. JJ has not proven himself. I can't even with all of the Kyler Murray memes and his video games. They signed Carson Wentz to a year contract. Oh, I saw that they did sign Carson Wentz. Man, you talk about a fall from grace. Carson Wentz is potentially a third string quarterback on the squad.
Yep, from MVP candidate, third string. That's crazy.
Yeah, like that whole Nick Foles Super Bowl run, like really did him in. Like that effectively kind of ended his career as a starting quarterback. When you really think about it.
Yeah. You know what's crazy too? You know the switching gears. You know that Sam Darnold is the reason that San Francisco won't sign a backup unless they give him 2 years. That's how we got Mac Jones.
Y'all made that. So in the event that because Mac Jones, there are teams that will sign Mac Jones as a starter right now. You know that, right?
There are, yes, there are.
I'm pretty sure.
It's a take that Nick Wright has that I love, and he's like, "Yo, San Francisco should not pay Brock Purdy, even though we paid him, because he feels like Kyle does for quarterbacks what his dad did for running backs. That if you're like competent and you can play, you can be good in his system. And if you're like really good, you can be like Matt Ryan. And then if he ever gets like a Joe Burrow or somebody like that, it might be getting crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like whatever it is, like Nick and Wright take is Kyle can take you a level above where you are. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, San Francisco should have cheap quarterback play until they find their Mahomes or Burrow or something like that. And I'm not mad at that take.
Man, to shift gears to that point, because I'm glad you brought the Sam Darnold thing up. So there seems to be it's like everybody's looking for that next Sam Darnold. You know what I mean? It's like there's no quarterback bust, now it's the quarterback bounce, is what they were saying.
Right.
You know what I mean? So to that point, what do you think about? And I was wondering when the Chiefs were going to sign a quarterback, because I know Mahomes won't be available at the start of the season. How do you feel?
100% of thing now, because I keep hearing him say that he wants to be ready for week 1.
That's what he wants to be. He's trying to be, but they're saying it potentially might not be, or they might take the safe route. You know what I mean? But they signed Justin Fields.
Okay, they traded.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did they trade? Yeah, it wasn't a trade, or I think it was a trade. I think you're right.
He had his rights.
Yeah. I think you're right. I think it was a trade. But anyway, what do you think? Do you think Justin Fields being in the room with Andy Reid and backing up Patrick Mahomes will help his development, or do you think he is who he is at this point in his career?
I think giving that shot at Andy Reid, another QB whisperer, and because I would have wrote off Matt Jones before he came to San Francisco. I think being able to get in that room with the Shanahan, with the McVay, with the Andy Reid, if you can't succeed in that, then I'm like, okay, you can't play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think. They'll probably use him in some situational football over there. He'll probably be in some wildcat situations.
Right.
But no, I agree, man. I really think it's I hope, because I'm rooting for the kid, man. I don't want to see him, fall on his face. You know what I mean? Right. So I it might help him when you look at, because I remember when he was in Chicago, he was like their only weapon at one point.
Right.
Like he was carrying the team just from his rushing, being his elusiveness with the football. But it was just not a formula for success, I I can only imagine how much better his situation would have been under Ben Johnson, you know. But yeah, I mean, sometimes hopefully, having that type of quarterback whisperer would help. But I mean, I'm just wondering what your take was on that, man. Well, we got jokes. We got Dak jokes.
Dak been avoiding rings his whole career. No point in getting one.
Hold on. Where's my sound? Look, boo to that take, man. Hey, he'll get him one, one way or another. He either gonna get him one in a Super Bowl or he gonna get another wife. One way or another. Dak is gonna get him a ring. But no, that situation is wild. I think he might be better off, like you said, man, just laying low, man. You know what I mean? Until you got time to be that guy.
Yeah.
For somebody.
Mm-hmm. He already got a couple kids by her.
Yep.
Always fun, man. Dang, time feel like it flies when we get on here. We're over an hour already.
Yeah, man. Rolling. The QB whisperer.
Talking about Kyle.
Yep. Oh, for sure.
I guess I'm not with Kyrie right now. I really like our chances in the NFC West. I don't know how many more years Matt Stafford has. I feel like he just had his best season. But one thing I was tracking, I was like, yo, they better. I heard they were trying to get Mike Evans.
Who was the Seahawks or the Rams? I'm sure they were.
To go with Devontae and Puka. Hell no. You can't have that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what it is, but the Rams they always seem to have this unlimited cap space or something, man. I don't know what's going on with them.
They kick the can down the road. They and so it's just smart to do when you have a team you think you can contend every year. Like they do what the Saints do, except they win. The Saints being salary cap hell, and it's like, for what? You're not winning. So it made sense when Drew Brees was there.
Yep.
Kyrie said Steelers made some good moves. Now we just got to bring back Old Man Rodgers and draft Taylor Green around 5.
Steelers made some good moves. What was the most notable move? What was your favorite move that the Steelers made, KY? What is the one? They got they picked up, so they needed a running back. They got Rico Dowdle. They picked up oh man, they got a real good pickup. Who did they get? Wide receiver. They got a good wide receiver, I think.
They still got DK?
Pittman. They picked up Pittman.
Michael Pittman from Indy?
Yeah, they got Pittman to go with DK. That's gonna be a good pairing.
Right.
Yeah, they needed another guy with him. Because you can double DK out of the game if he didn't have a complimentary wide receiver next to him. But nah, yeah, a lot of good pickups, man. But yeah, man. Hey,
did you see who was talking about Alex Pierce? Did you see that?
Who was talking about him? What about him?
Former player talking about his contract. And he was comparing him to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Nah, I missed that. What you gotta tell me more.
He was just saying whoever his handlers and people are, they need an extra tip because there's no way he deserved that type of money. Damn, I wish I could find it. It was hilarious. He pretty much was saying like Pierce, Amon-Ra St. Brown had to get like 115 catches back-to-back years to get his contract. And Pierce had like 70-something catches and pretty much got like almost what Amon-Ra got.
Mm. What that he should or what?
He don't think he deserved that contract.
I mean, why? He's there. I mean, he balled out last season.
Yeah, but he was just comparing his numbers to Amon-Ra St. Brown. To your
Why?
point, I feel like they might be paying him early, and they might get a bigger return on investment. Because who signed him?
Did he stay with any? He didn't stay with Indianapolis?
I don't think so. I think somebody signed him.
Oh, okay. I thought they kept him when they let Pittman go. Could be wrong.
You could be right.
There were a lot of moving parts all at once.
It was. For some reason, I just don't feel like this was as big a free agent year as I remember. Maybe they just didn't have that big guy.
She's excited about DJ Moore and Bradley Chubb.
He stayed in Indy.
Yeah, I figured. I was like, getting rid of Pittman and then not keeping him is wild.
Right.
You know, unless they just. But no, Pam said DJ Moore and Bradley Chubb. We're talking about. I asked the mob, man. Who are you excited about signing on your team? What signees are you excited about on your team, man? So DJ Moore and Bradley Chubb for the Bills. Is DJ Moore a number one receiver still?
I don't think so. I never thought he was.
Not even. Well,
he was number two to me.
He was kind of a number. People viewed him kind of a number one in Carolina, I think.
Yeah.
That was considered a big trade, like a big move when he left and went to Chicago.
Right.
I think it's lost its steam now. I mean, I think it's good. Look, any receiver or prominent type of receiver, even a 1B, like high 2 receiver that you can give to Josh Allen is good for Josh Allen.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Because that seems to have been what he's been lacking, you know, for most of his career. Aside from Stephon Diggs, he hasn't had any, you know, legitimate receiver help. You know what I mean?
Right.
Gabe Davis and Shakira, you know.
Yep.
So, I think it's but I think Bradley Chubb is, you know, of course, always good to have on your squad.
I agree.
I would have liked to have Bradley Chubb. He said, "Yeah, DJ was solid in Carolina." Yeah, most people viewed him as a number one in Carolina.
He was solid in Chicago for Kalen. I think they just got pissed off because, I mean, sometimes a play can get you shipped out. I'm sure money and stuff came down, but for him not to run that route in that playoff game, that pissed me off, and I'm not a Chicago fan.
Right. Yo, Luka Doncic just dropped 60 on Miami.
Yeah. Take that,
he just dropped 40 last night on Houston. So he scored 100 points in 2 games. But I just brought that up because it just notification just came through. But I got you though. Let's see. Got a Raiders fan. Every move the Raiders made, from new coach to all the free agent acquisitions.
He likes him. Got to in that division. That might be the best division of football, to be honest.
Yeah. You talk the AFC West?
Yep.
Yeah, man. The Raiders. I definitely think the Raiders have upgraded. You know what I mean, for last year, especially if they keep Max. If Max ends up staying on, he makes it through the offseason and stays with the team. I think that, you know, they'll have a gritty defense. I do like the quarterback if they draft him, Mendoza. Even though, you know, he did defeat my Hurricanes.
Right.
But I think you know, he's legit. So yeah, I mean, I think they have nothing but things to look forward to. You know, I don't know why they had Pete Carroll in there, man. Pete Carroll is that sun is set.
I miss him in the NFC West.
That man like 80 years old. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he said, the Broncos, the Broncos, that was a big pickup for the Broncos getting Waddle, man.
Yeah.
That's a huge pickup for them. Oof. That's probably exactly what they needed.
Right.
When you really think about it. Let's see what else we got. The AFC South turned to go on a run. The AFC South? Is it the AFC South's turn to go on a run? We thought they were going on a run last year. Indianapolis was like the best team in the NFL for like about 4 or 5 weeks.
Right.
You know, Keith, you good, man? I gotta check on you, man. I gotta make sure the Narcs ain't kicking in. You straight?
Yeah.
Yup.
I think they overpaid for Waddle too. I do agree with that.
How much was his contract?
I'm not worried about his contract. I'm talking about the draft compensation.
Oh, the draft picks.
Yeah.
Yeah. What all did they give up?
They gave up Miami sent Waddle and the 4th round pick, and they got back a 1st, 3rd, and 4th round pick in the deal.
1st, 3rd, and 4th. Are they all 2026 or are they between 2026 and 2027?
It doesn't say. I feel like they're all this year though.
If they're all this year, then yes, absolutely. Way too much. If they, depending on how it is, some of it's like 2027. I don't know. They could probably get those back some kind of way, whether it's compensatory or through some other means.
Mm-hmm.
But if they're all 2026, then yeah, that's kind of it reeks of the Mikal Bridges trade to the New York Knicks.
Yeah.
Them fools traded like 5 first-round picks for that dude. He averaging like 7 points a game.
They done gave a Giannis package for a role player. I was like, this is crazy.
Man, Key, that dude averaging like 7 points a game this season.
That's got to be one. I don't know what's worse, that trade or the Gobert trade.
Yeah, Gobert trade was pretty bad, but Gobert is always the defensive player of the year candidate. Still not worth all of that compensation. But you look at what if Mikal Bridges is worth that, and you can only imagine what Giannis will be worth. But Giannis is about to be a free agent in the offseason.
He gone.
For sure. I
wonder if they're going to try and sign and trade him. But we'll see.
They might. I would like to see LeBron go ahead and ascend to the Cleveland Cavaliers and, my Lakers replace LeBron with Giannis. That would be massive.
Yeah, I think that'd be with the last little bit of Giannis's prime.
Yep.
For sure. LeBron would still be averaging 21 points is ridiculous.
Man, the other night, last night or night before last, whatever that was, these nights run together for me. Man, he was going crazy, man. He was out there catching oops. He went like 13 for 14. He caught this oop from I thought it was overthrown. I thought he missed it. Well, he caught that thing back. Did you see that shit? He caught that shit back in, man. That's a 41-year-old man.
You like he play another 3 years, and be honest.
Every time he land, my knees start hurting. Because it's all about the landing. It ain't about getting up, it's the landing.
My dad ain't even no big LeBron guy. He called me today. He was like, I ain't never seen nothing like this. He said,
it's insane.
Into their 40s. He said, but not. He's like, he averaging 21 points a game.
Dog, and flying through the air, man. Boy caught a oop. He was looking down in the damn rim. Caught that oop from Luka. Like, bro, this is this is otherworldly, bro. Like, shoot, if Bryce wasn't red-shirted this year, I would think that he might, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He might wait around for him. Still might. But
hey, shout out to the mob, yo. Thanks for pulling up tonight.
hey, man, we appreciate y'all. You know, we took a little hiatus, man. You know what I mean? Look, I'm just glad to see y'all. I'm glad to see Keith Murphy over here on his feet. You know what I'm saying? He's not locked up. Guns blazing. But yeah, man. Did I miss anything? Did we miss anything?
I feel like we hit everything. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, you know. Man, what else do we miss other than your boy scored 83 points. That was fun.
Oh, bam. Yeah. Mob, what y'all think about that 83?
We'll close it out with this, man. We're gonna close it out. We're gonna close it out with Bam. Because it's a lot of people still talking about that in the sense of, you know, you got mixed reactions, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like. Some people are just like, you know, it is what it is. You score 83, you know, you go for it. Others are like, man, that's some bull how it happened, man. Did y'all see that? You know, the NBA is rigged, blah, blah, blah. The Washington Wizards are trash. This. Man, what do y'all?
Tackle Bam.
Here we go. Somebody should have tackled Bale. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah. Hey, he's an LA guy.
I'm a Lakers fan too, man. Hey, look, I got my thoughts on it. I want to see what other people are thinking.
People are running back to that Mike Beasley take. You been seeing that floating around?
I didn't see the Beasley take. What happened?
He just be saying like, y'all don't get. He said Beasley said that Bam is the only person can beat him one-on-one. Let me see if I can find it, man.
Is that supposed to respect with all due respect to Beasley, why is that why does that matter?
Oh, that's pretty much what he's known as. Let me see.
What do you mean? What he known as?
Like he's known as a one-on-one guy, pretty much. Beasley.
I know, but I mean, like, man,
Here, I'm about to play it.
Oh, he's a legend now because he beat Mike Beasley one-on, like, you know what I mean?
That's crazy. I didn't
Bam's
know
the only person.
Y'all don't know how good Bam is.
Oh, I know how good
No,
he
you
is.
don't. Bam, a point guard, stuck in that big ass body.
Yeah, I know.
Like
I tell him all the time.
bro,
By the time he retire, he can be playing the point.
bro, that Bam y'all getting, that Bam ain't taking 30 shots, man. Now, I'm telling you, he put so much pressure on the rim. He's so goddamn good, and he's so willing to pass that we can see him and not even a selfish 30 shot because he can't even play like that. Bam capable, bro, skill wise, and he got the light, bro. If Bam take 8 more shots a game, bro, he'll be all over 30 a game, easy 30 on 50 shooting. Like, come on.
So Bam's the only one that beat you one, man.
Yeah.
Who's tried?
Everybody tried.
The whole
Everybody
list.
tried. Everybody
Yeah.
tried.
I ain't seen him.
Everybody tried. I don't lose.
I ain't seen him leave.
I've heard there's a rumor.
Yeah. So it wasn't like, I'm just not talking about his one-on-one thing. He was just like, yo, he don't take the shots, but he got the light. Pretty much if he take 8 shots more a game, pretty much he has the game to do that. And I was like, I never really paid attention to it. Obviously, it's 83 makes you, but he does have every skill set. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's not from there, but he played high school ball at High Point Wesleyan. He's from North Carolina. I just forgot the name of the spot.
He's from around. He's from around the way, man. And we know some of his people too, so we're not gonna sit here and act like, you know.
Yeah.
We're not gonna be disrespectful.
Next, you know Kevin Graves.
Yeah, I know. He's one of the first people I thought about actually.
I texted him. I was just like, "What did you feed Bam pregame?" He was like, "Nothing, bro."
Man, we got to see if Kev will pop up on the show with us, man.
Oh, for sure, he would love to. We gotta get.
Yeah, we gotta get him. That would be great insight to have him on the show. I'm gonna say this, man. This is my take on Keith. So I look at it two ways. Number one, first and foremost, hey, I'm not mad at Bam. Bam did what you're supposed to do in that situation.
There you go. Be mad at Washington,
Right?
Somebody.
Yeah, Bam. Look, if you got a chance to do that, man, do it. Who cares? Like, whatever the circumstances are, hey, you ain't playing defense for that team across from you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All the fouling and stuff everybody's bringing up.
Yo, this ain't rec league. This ain't rec league.
Right. Exactly. But it's just I think where people are really upset is let's just keep it real. Let's keep it all the way 100. He's not who you wanted to break that record. This is about Kobe Bryant.
Right. Like,
this ain't even
would it be cool if it was like Shea or Ant-Man?
It would. That's my point. If people don't view Bam in that space where you think he should be breaking that record. But even if those guys broke that record in the fashion that he broke it, there would still be some controversy with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I think it will be a little less because you're used to it.
It's not a record.
Well, yeah, the milestone.
Yeah.
But but Kobe's 81 is just different. You know what I mean? It's different from that 100 from Wilt. It's different from that 83 from Bam. Because for one, the 100 from Wilt, the only people who saw that 100 from Wilt are the people who were physically there. Nobody else saw it. It wasn't televised. You know what I'm saying? We all saw Kobe, hit those 81. We all saw him score 63 points from the field. Right. You know what I mean? Like, we all watched him, like, up until the fourth quarter, he needed those points.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was a competitive game. So we saw that, but then the fashion in which people saw it happen with the Washington Wizards and the fact that they don't view Bam as a high volume scorer, and the fact, it just felt off to people. You know what I mean? It's like, you're the one breaking Kobe's record.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like an anomaly that people feel like it was a orchestrated anomaly.
Right. I agree.
Like, you orchestrated something for somebody who probably normally wouldn't do this to pass the record of somebody who we revere in a different space. And that's really what it boils down to. It ain't Bam's fault. It's just the space that, it's about Kobe. It's where the space that Kobe occupies versus how people view Bam and who, his game and his playing style.
Right.
And, who he is. But I don't know. What do you think, Keith?
I was apathetic to your point. I got a relationship with Graves and we're pretty cool. And I know how, to your point, I'm not really in, but there's people in my circle in Bam's circle, to your point.
Yes.
So I was
same.
I was cool with. I didn't have an emotion tied to it. I don't think it shines any less light on Kobe's 81. For me, it doesn't. I just thought it was cool for him, just because I've heard about how good of a person he is, and I thought it was good for Bam. Like, I didn't get into all that. And for one, I didn't watch the game. You know what I'm saying? I just think people are emotional about stuff, and the way he went about it and all the free throws and everything, I don't think it sat well with people.
No. No, I didn't. He had 47 points from the field.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you got to make them free throws though, but that's just but you don't like SGA because they think he's a foul merchant. I think you just said that. Yeah, there it is. SGA breaking the record.
Yep.
I kind of agree with this. I kind of agree with him on this.
Which part? The SGA part or the Wilt part?
The Will part, there was no game to watch. Wow.
Nah, it's always been like I said. Only people who saw were the people who were there. There's no other proof. Only thing the public, the people who weren't there, the only thing we got was him holding up a sign that said 100.
Right.
We didn't see that damn game. We don't even know who was keeping score.
Damn, woman is fine. No, I'd like to see what they create as an athlete.
Man, shoo. It don't matter if it's a boy or girl. It's gonna be somebody.
It matters a little bit.
You either gonna get another her or Wimbyama.
Right. Only reason I say it matters is the discrepancy in pay.
Oh yeah. You talking about that? Yeah, I wasn't even touching on that.
Yeah, Cheryl Miller scored 100. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, y'all enjoy March Madness. We're gonna be back up on here, going through the tournament, going through NFL free agency and draft. Thanks for tuning in, yo. Shout out to 83 in the building.
83, man. We're gonna let off 83 shots, man.
Woof. I saw that they got like a $7 million cap now or something.
Yeah. What is it like? It was like some minimum 500,000 annual salary, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, that's best. That's great news for them, man. That's a huge deal.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna have more to touch on next week. Obviously, more March Madness is gonna happen. You know what I mean? Somebody gonna get dusted off and be up out of here. Who knows? Kennesaw State up on Gonzaga right now. You never know, man. Anything can happen.
It'll be crazy around here. I live walking distance from Kennesaw State.
Yeah, you do live over that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I live walking distance from Auburn.
Mm.
If you want to walk that far. But all right, everybody. Who we got? Oh, we got some shout outs on the way out. Yo, shout out to the Rams of Virginia. Oh, VCU. Keith, how you feel about that?
Mighty Cockies almost lost to Siena. Who do got next?
They got TCU next, and if they play like they play Siena, TCU gonna dust them.
They going home. The Horned Frogs going to the
yeah. Y'all got a steep climb, man. That's a tough bracket, man. Y'all got some dogs in that bracket.
They got the hardest bracket. Did you see when they did the numbers and they added up all the seeds?
I've seen a lot of different things.
Well, they added up like records. Pretty much that region had the lowest number of losses, I think. They had like 31 losses in that whole region.
Yeah, I am tracking that. That I did know.
So them boys going home, to your point. We'll see you next week, Kyrie.
Yeah, man. Come right on back. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.
Peace.